Hey guys, what is going on? This is call number 5. Now this video I kind of want to just give you guys an update as far as my team. I also want to mention that I did get some new streaming equipment. I got a Yeti mic now, and I also got a new capture card. So you probably really won't be able to notice too much when we're just in the menus, but in the gameplay. See if you guys notice a difference. I'm still trying to make some tweaks here and there, but it should look a little bit crisper. I should be able to stream and record in 60 frames per second, 1080p, and all that good stuff. Anyways, team update. So here it is. I finally got Mike Trout. I overpaid for him. I guess we'll just go back to the screen. And so I'm going to play Mike Trout in left field. I still got Ken Griffey in center. Dawson I moved over in right. So I think that's really one of the best outfields you can get unless you have Pepe Alazar. Third base, I still have David Wright. There's still some other third basemen that I want to try. Cal Ripken, I have a short. I think that's the best shortstop you can get. I'm trying Paul Molitor right now at second base. Which kind of is hurting me for the one of the All-Star missions for Ryan Sandberg. You have to have so many doubles, I think, with second baseman, but I think he plays awesome at second base. I used him in events, and I love his swing. He's kind of like a right-handed Corey Seager with inverse splits. I really like him, though. He's got good speed and stealing as well, so he kind of reminds me of like a hybrid, Corey Seager and Ian Kinsler. But at second base, I believe he's a 99 overall. His defense is good enough, so I'm just trying him out there for right now. Ed Matthews I still have at first base. He's out of position, but he plays pretty well over there, so I think whatever matrix they use to decide where players can play out of position, how well how much reduction do they get in their fielding and all that, I think the transition from third to first doesn't really take that big of a penalty as far as I noticed. I know Movie Gaming's talked a lot about playing Pepe Alazar at first base, and he seems to play fine over there as well. I mean, he is maxed out on everything, so even if he took like a 40% deduction, he's still going to have like 60 fielding. Ed Matthews, though, he's playing well over there. He's actually not doing too bad. He's made some good plays as well. I have my catcher, or excuse me, I have my creative player at catcher right now. I took out Jorge Posada. It was either keep Jorge Posada in and put Kenny Powers at second, but I really want to try the Molitor card out some more. He's my only impact veteran as well, so that's why I wanted to keep at least one of those guys in, because I'm trying to go after a few of those programs. I'll go over my team right now. Here's my rotation: Vida Blue, Chris Sale, Phil Negro, Oliver Perez, Louis Tiant. Like I said in the last video, I just won Louis Tiant. I got pretty clutch in the event. I lost like my 4th or 5th game to this pretty, I don't know. I guess he wasn't really cheesy, but it was in Polo Grounds, and it was just some BS always occurs in Polo Grounds. But I ended up winning like 7-8 in a row last night, or this morning really, and I walked off in the 12th game. Should have been recording. You guys probably would have liked to have seen that. But now I have 2 knuckleballers in there. I honestly thought this Louis Tiant card was one of the best starting pitchers last year, and his per nines were only in the 80s this year. He's amazing. I mean, that's like Kershaw per nines. I really think he's going to be one of the most annoying and toughest pitchers to face. I still think Necro's really solid this year with his upgraded per nines. You can tell they are definitely going on a individual year basis for these flashbacks and legends. So some of these cards are a lot better than they were in last year's game. Still using Vida, he's a beast. Chris Sale, he's a beast. And I have Oliver Perez in there for my 5th guy right now, but I also have a lot of options like Syndergaard, Sabathia, Strasburg, others as well. But I like Perez, I like his per nines. Arrieta's another really good choice. I thought about getting the Diamond Alex Wood. He was just kind of overpriced as well. So yeah, those are my starters. Have a lot to choose from. Going to relievers right now. I got Nashek. I haven't tried him out yet. I'm really not sure why I picked him up. I think I just got him because he was cheap. But, there's a lot of good relievers that I have. Really, probably the only one I'm going to use is Betances, possibly. I'm not sure. I kind of took him out for a while. But if you guys see here, we do have a few new relievers. Actually, I need to throw Gagne in there. I don't know who I'm going to take out, though. That's the thing. Maybe I'll take out Azuna. I want to try out this Rodney. I've tried him out for a game. He did really bad for me, so I don't know if I'm going to be a big fan. This Doolittle card does intrigue me, though. I've used him a little bit. The main problem with him is he does not have a slider, but I think he can be a good lefty because he's going to be able to get right-handed hitters out with that changeup. So I want to try him out. He's got good per nines. I think he could be a little bit more valuable than guys like Perkins. I sold off my Andrew Miller, who was doing really well for me, but I just think he was mainly, my stats were compiled in events with him, and I still don't think he'll be great against like really good players. So that's why I don't really use him or Perkins. I have some other cards as well, like the Wagner's not a bad lefty. I've been using Osuna a lot. Jason Gurley's alright. Still a huge fan of Iglesias. Papelbon, he wasn't a bad card. There's tons of relievers to use this year. Like I said, the content is great. Definitely a lot of players to try. Now, as far as catcher, I was using Posada for the longest time, and I'm actually getting close. I'll go over some programs here after a while as well. Those are my stats with Posada. You know, I've been using him pretty much all year, so he's doing okay for me. He's just really, really slow. And I've been trying to draw a lot of walks with him lately. If you look at his stats, I have 19 walks to 12 strikeouts, so he puts the ball in play. He's just really slow. I'm going to go ahead and give my creative guy a shot at catcher. I had him in the outfield, and I had him at second. You know, he's great wherever you put him, but I think you get the most value, your creative guy, in the outfield. I just don't have any room for him out there. Victor Martinez, I still have Freddie Freeman, all these guys. I'm still trying to do some collections, but I'm not going to do all of them right away. But those guys are both great options at first, but I have had Matthews at first, so I really don't need to give them a try. I'm not really hitting all that great with Matthews. It's probably due to the patch, 282. That's actually kind of bad, in my opinion. But I mean, he has good slugging and all that. I don't know. It's just that, like, post-patch, he's just a lot of pitches that I squared up with him. They're not really going out, so I'm going to give him more of a try, though. He's a 99. He's got awesome attributes. Second base, I did buy the Zobrist. Not really sure why. I just really like the card. And for right now, I'm going to go ahead and keep Molitor in. Probably after a while, I'll try Ben Zobrist, especially when I get down with the Impact Veteran missions. So, and by the way, Murphy, Kinsler, they're both great. I just don't have any room for them, so I kind of just go back and forth for second base. Third base, I'm still trying David Wright. Well, there's really no reason to take David Wright out. I've been using him all year. These are mainly all online games, and you guys can see 38 walks to 16 strikeouts with a 413 average, and these are like, I haven't used him much in offline games at all versus computer. These are almost all online, so he's been great for me since day one. So there's really no reason to take him out, even though, like, I think there's better third basemen out there like George Brett. I think Matthews is a little better overall, but he just hasn't performed. I have this Longoria too from the last event. I just haven't sold him yet, but he's solid, but he just doesn't hit righties well enough for me. Shortstop, Cal Ripken, pretty much no-brainer. I mean, I have this Hanley. I'm still going after the Impact Veteran, Ramirez as well. He'll probably just be a pinch hitter. I have Matt Holliday in and Lou Brock in. I'm probably going to change a lot of this. I'm probably going to stream tonight too, guys, so make sure you guys check me out on Twitch, and I'll probably change the lineup a little bit. But I have those guys on the bench. Here's my outfield. 3 outfielders. All right, 3 center fielders, I mean. And I'll go over the reason why I do that. So my bench is Holliday, this Stanton, AL East collection reward, Jason Worth. Again, I'm trying to get some more Impact Veteran players on my team. I think I got Holliday in there just because he's an all-star, but I don't know, we may take him out. We got Harper in right now. I use Reggie Jackson a lot too, so there's tons of options. I do want to give you guys a little tip though. So you guys noticed that I have all corner outfielders on my bench, and I have no corner outfielders starting. Basically, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you have a backup at a position, that means your players can get hurt. If you don't have a backup at that primary position, I don't think they can get hurt. I've never seen it happen. So like, you don't want to have a backup catcher unless you're actually looking to platoon. So basically, the way it is now, I have set up, I shouldn't see any injuries in my lineup, and I don't think I have for a while. So I mean, the only ones I have on my bench are corner outfielders. So my other guys should not be able to get hurt. So that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure that theory is correct. Somebody can let me know in the chat. But that's a little tip I have for you guys. You know, if you really have a solid lineup and you don't want to sub those guys out and you don't want to platoon, try to put guys on the bench that you're not starting anybody at that position. So I mean, nobody can get hurt. They don't have a backup to anybody, if that makes any sense. But that's my team right there. I'm not sure if this will be my. I might change my bench up, so I might stream later tonight and change all that up. I'm gonna go over where I'm at, kind of in the missions and programs. So I know I have a lot of people asking me that. And by the way, I have 700,000 stubs right now. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I get my stubs? Guys, I'm telling you, I get about 80% of my stubs lately in events. I mean, I think it's easier than BR. You can build your lineup. You can be a little bit more consistent. It also seems like it's more regional based. It seems like it's a little easier. Yeah, I've won 12 games, maybe 4 or 5 times in BR. But I don't play it as much as events. Events, it just seems it's so easy to, if you can get 12 games on there, it's really easy to make some stubs off that. I don't really do Challenge of the Week that much anymore because they're kind of screwing up and their feedback's all messed up on it, and they weren't really, like, the prizes were all confusing and all that. So mainly a lot of my stubs have been coming from events. Some of them came from BR as well, don't get me wrong. I still won a few stubs off that. I put a little bit money when I first got the game, but I haven't put any money since then. So I had over 1 million stubs at one point, but obviously I had to buy Trout, and he's like 300,000. And then, you know, I bought some other players as well. I'm excited to use some of those new relievers, especially like Gagne, but I haven't got a chance to use them. Anyways, the Dynasty program, if you guys want to see where I'm at, actually, I'll go to the program itself. Alright, so for the Dynasty program, I am at 61%. Now, I need to complete a few more programs to get the Miggy. I really don't care to get Pepe Alazar. I don't really like that card. I don't know, and plus it's a really huge grind. I really don't feel like doing all that stuff to begin with. The Jackie Robinson's a cool card, but he's probably not a card I would use too much. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in that program. Pretty much, I have to do a few more programs to complete that. I still haven't completed this Chris Archer one. I don't really care to, but basically I have to get a rookie one versus computer, which I don't ever play the computer. This Conquest one, and then this. I don't use any rookie pitchers, so I don't really care about that. It's only worth 1%. If I need 1 more %, yeah, I'll finish it. So the other programs I've completed: Chipper Jones, the Draybeck, Nelson Cruz. I haven't completed any of the new ones. The Impact Veterans are the All-Stars. So the Royals, well, I don't really use any Impact Veteran pitchers. So you guys can see where I'm at on that. Most of my Impact Veteran pitchers are relievers. I don't really use any starters. And that's what you need. Otherwise, you know, I could get all this stuff done. I just don't really care. I mean, the Oswalt looks like a solid card. But yeah, I don't know if I will get that one. I do want to get this Hanley Ramirez one done. I'm at 30%. And eventually I'll get there. I mean, I've been using a lot of Impact Veteran hitters. I used a lot of Impact Veteran and All-Star hitters during the event, so I compiled a lot of stats. Basically, a few more plate appearances, some doubles. I still have to get 2 triples, 5 more walks, and 8 more stolen bases, which basically I'm going to be relying on Molitor to get me those stats, which I don't think will be a huge problem. Shortstop assists will eventually come. I have Cal there. In the event, I was using Buddy Bell at shortstop. He actually hit the walk-off home run for my 12th win and got me that Louis Vuitton, so I didn't get any assist there. And these will be easy, the exchange and collecting. So eventually I'll have Hanley. I just don't really go out of my way to do them. I don't really grind offline versus the computer a lot. I find it really boring. Sometimes it's a good way just to chill, but I don't know. All-Star program for this Felix. This is a good card. They're pretty much given for free. I haven't done anything for it, though. Again, I don't really use any All-Star starting pitchers. I know they're starting to release some more, but I just don't really use them. These ones down here, these will be easy, but I'm not using any All-Star starting pitchers. So let me know who you guys are using, and maybe I'll give them a try. And finally, the Ryan Sandberg one, which I'm trying to actually get that one done as well. I need a lot more plate appearances of All-Star hitters, which I have a lot of All-Star hitters in my lineup. You know, I have Dawson and David Wright and a few others. So that'll eventually get done. I mean, I have the home runs. I mean, I need 13 more home runs, some stolen bases, but everything else will just kind of come organically. I don't really have to go out of my way. And then, like I said earlier, I have to get some doubles at second baseman, so I'm not even playing a second baseman, so I'm not sure what I'll do with that. I don't know if creative player counts for that either. Maybe you guys can help me. Does creative player count in second? I don't think they do. And these other ones won't be that difficult, but I don't know. I don't really go out of my way to do the programs. And I think that's basically it. Let's see if I can show you guys anything else. Team Epics, you know, I'm not really going out of my way to get them. I got a few I've been working on here and there, but I really haven't messed with it lately. Some of the player epics, I need to get 6 more runs of right fielders, but I'm not like in a huge rush to get the Sean Green card. I probably won't even put him on my bench. Really haven't had a reason to go after the Thames, Correa, or the Bellinger. I just think they're a little too expensive, and like I really only think the Correa one's worth it. The other ones, I don't know. They're good cards. I just don't think they're worth really going out of your way. Player spotlights, never really go after any of them. My career, I'm progressing. Actually, we got one to redeem right here. I'm progressing here. I just don't know if I'll actually get all of them done. If I did, it would help me a lot in the Dynasty program. Let's see. Yeah, the problem with this one is the quality starts in complete games. Those are just, I probably won't ever do them unless I go out of my way to grind. And yeah, I plan to start playing some more ranked seasons though. So I just wanted to give you guys an update video, kind of, you know, my streaming equipment and then my team. Let me know what you guys think. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hopefully you guys like this kind of video. I haven't really done a good update on my team recently. So thanks for watching. This is Cardinal 5 signing out. Peace.